The air in the small, cluttered laboratory in Delft was thick with the scent of chemicals and the nervous energy of anticipation. Antonie van Leeuwenhoek, a draper by trade but a meticulous observer by nature, hunched over a brass microscope of his own devising, a marvel of precision lenses and tiny, intricate screws. It was the mid-17th century, and the world, as most knew it, was visible only to the naked eye. Antonie had always been fascinated by the unseen. He'd ground his own lenses, far surpassing the quality of any made before, allowing him to peer into worlds no human had ever witnessed. He'd examined fibers of cloth, the stingers of bees, even the subtle patterns on the wings of flies. But today, he held a small vial of water, scooped from a nearby lake. He had noticed it wasn't clear. There were minute specks, almost like dust, but they seemed to move. He carefully placed a single drop onto his specimen holder, adjusting the tiny screw that brought the lens closer still. His eye, already accustomed to the strain of prolonged observation, pressed against the small aperture. And then it happened. What he saw was not dust. It was a bustling, vibrant universe teeming with life. Tiny, translucent creatures, some shaped like ovals, others like slender rods, darted and spun through the water. They wiggled their tails, propelled themselves with unseen cilia, and collided with each other in miniature dramas. He called them animalcules, little animals, and his heart hammered with a mixture of awe and disbelief. He spent hours, then days, then weeks, meticulously sketching these fantastical beings. He observed them in rainwater, in his own saliva, even in plaques scraped from his teeth. He saw them reproduce, grow, and die. He was witnessing, for the very first time, the existence of microorganisms, a world invisible to the human eye, yet fundamental to all life. His letters to the Royal Society of London, detailing his incredible findings, were met with a mixture of excitement and skepticism. How could such creatures exist if no one had ever seen them before? But Antonie was persistent, his observations too precise, his descriptions too vivid to be dismissed. He sent samples, built more microscopes, and patiently explained his methods. Slowly, grudgingly, the scientific world began to accept his claims. The animalcules were real. This was not merely a curiosity. It was a revelation that shattered the prevailing understanding of biology and disease. Before van Leeuwenhoek, illnesses were attributed to humors, bad air, or divine displeasure. Now, the seeds of germ theory were sown. If tiny creatures lived in water, on surfaces, and within bodies, could they not also be responsible for sickness? Antonie van Leeuwenhoek, the draper who saw the unseen, had opened a door to an entirely new dimension of life. His single, most exciting discovery, the existence of microorganisms, laid the foundation for microbiology, forever changing medicine, public health, and our understanding of the intricate, hidden fabric of the natural world. From that small drop of lake water, a scientific revolution bloomed, forever altering how humanity perceived itself and the world around it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like it.